Well, hi everybody. Just another update. As I said, I think in one of the previous videos, my intention was to try and get the outer panels primed, and then I can fettle around with them and try and get them fitted properly before I put the top coat on when the winter's over and when it's warm enough for the paint to dry. So I've managed to succeed as far as that goes. The fit isn't bad, but there are a few things that are annoying me a little bit. You can see this door fit here is actually thank you, is actually pretty good. I've chipped a little bit of paint off fitting it on, but that door gap is okay. If I move over to the other side of this door gap also looks okay, except that there is a twist in the door, and I had that twist there when I was trying to sort the doors and I couldn't get rid of it, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do. It's quite noticeable. I've tried to move the doors so that the top comes out and the bottom goes in, but it really, at the moment, it's just not working for me. The swage lines all line up, which is good. I suspect that this piece here, this dogleg repair piece, is not quite the right shape, and I think that with a bit of reshaping I can probably get that to fit better than it is. It's not in at the bottom yet, as you can see. But when the bottom's lined up, the top is out by quite a lot. So that is actually really annoying. I have to say that fitting these doors has given me no pleasure whatsoever. I really struggled with them. I think really I'm just basically not clever enough to get them right. So that means I've got to put a lot more work into them. It's good to have them all in primer though, of course. Now this one here is quite a good fit, but the gap's a little bit tight at the top. I think it'll be okay, and underneath is fine. The side of the door there, just on that bit just there, dips in a little bit, so I can probably sort that out. But this one's not too bad at all. I'm not overly happy with the gap down there, but I don't know, I'll play around with it and try and get it as good as I can, but gee, it's hard. Very, very difficult. The MGA was difficult as well, but I don't know, this one just seems difficult. How many times can you say difficult in one sentence? But they're all pretty straight. I didn't video all the paint stripping and everything because it's a bit dull, but they've come up okay. So the plan now is just to really leave those. I'm really a bit sick of knocking dents out and welding and filling, and I've just really had enough of it. It's good to see the car get to this sort of point, because it does feel as though I've achieved something. But I'm not going to touch these panels now for a couple of months until the weather warms up a little bit. I suspect that I've got a lot of finishing still to do. There is about 15 coats of primer on there, most of which will end up being rubbed off and onto the floor in messy grey puddles, but that's all part of the blocking process, and I reckon by the time I finish doing that and we get the top coat on, it'll look pretty good. It's just the door gaps I'm really not keen on. A lot of people would say they're fine, and I've seen a lot of cars with worse door gaps, but it's not quite the point as far as I'm concerned. So that's where I'm at the moment, and I thought what I might do is just take a bit of a break, as I say, from panel work, and do a little bit of trim work. I've got some of the old trim pieces and I'm going to have a go at making some new ones.